the north, south, and west of the city. And we then traveled here, and we're staying at the same hotel as the Mumbai Indian cricket team. So I came down, and there were 30 or 40 fans standing behind a barricade, and I thought they were waiting for me. But I quickly realized they were here to see some of their cricket idols, just as we have a fascination with hockey players. Of course, cricket players are the great heroes in this wonderful country. I don't want to go on too long, but I did want to comment on some of the aspects of our delegation. We have individuals here from the educational community, attracting and partnering with Indian academic facilities to attract students to come and study in Ottawa. We have great representatives from the high-tech sector, and we're going to see some of the signings today: clean tech, high-tech, groups like ION and Adino signing an agreement, Gapsy Entertainment and Red Bait Productions in India. The film industry is growing, obviously. I don't think most Canadians have a clear understanding of how big and massive Bollywood and the Indian film industry is. And certainly we want to attract more filming in Ottawa. Just about a year ago, I was told me that Ottawa is the least expensive city to film in all of Canada. They said Toronto and Vancouver is just too expensive, which is too bad for them. But for people looking for good, affordable venues, Ottawa is the place. It's the longest skating rink. Hillary Clinton was skating on it a couple of years ago. And we're very, very proud of the natural beauty, the heritage structures of our city. And we do very much hope that if you do get a chance to come as a tourist, or to bring tourists to Ottawa, or come to meet business people, that we will give you a very warm welcome. Not as warm as 43 degrees when we arrived here 2 days ago, but a warm, hospitable welcome to our nation's capital. I want to conclude because we put together a little film reel of some of the films that have taken place and shot in and around the Ottawa area. And we'll close my remarks with that film reel. And I thank you all very much. Please enjoy the dinner. Beaucoup again, our sincere appreciation. Merci beaucoup à tous les personnels qui travaillent pour le gouvernement du Canada ici à Mumbai. And I look forward to meeting many of you over the course of the evening. So let's roll the film. Thank you.
We're not twins, as you can see, but we both have a great passion for the city of Ottawa, and Bruce does a great job in telling the story about Ottawa. And so Bruce, take a few minutes and tell the audience what's so great about the city.
If you can't tell us apart, I'm the taller one. The mayor had talked a lot about the city of Ottawa and the wonderful things that we're doing there, but one of the things that we're really interested in is we'll put Canada in the context for you. And I usually try and start with a joke, and I never found a joke that worked in India until I said this accidentally. Canada is the second largest country in the world with a population of 35 million people. Indian people, for some reason, think that's hilarious. I think we are a rounding error. I don't think India knows how many people they've got, plus or minus 36 million. And I think if every Canadian moved to India, you wouldn't even notice. So there's a really interesting opportunity, but the message there is that when we started as a country, we knew we had to communicate. And so the telephone was invented in Canada, Alexander Graham Bell. The first PBXs were in Canada. The first intercontinental telephone call was made and landed in Canada. We were the first country in the world to have all of our school classrooms connected to the internet. And so for 100 years, we've been leading the whole telecommunications industry. We're in our third generation of professors and third generations of companies.
Thank you, Saad. And I'll just build a little bit on what the mayor said and what Bruce had to say as well, because they're both fantastic advocates for our community. We're lucky to have them both. And thank you, Consul General, for hosting us here, and to your colleagues here in Mumbai and also Delhi. We have been very warmly welcomed in both senses of the word. And thank you for the opportunity to say a few words about Ottawa as a destination. And first, a bit about the tourism relationship between India and Canada. It's really a rapidly growing market. We're seeing travel to Canada from India growing by about 9% last year, and looking forward this year, about 15% is expected for 2016. The air connections are improving all the time between Canada and India. international tourism marketing partner. Destination Canada is very active in the Indian market. And work with music and cultural festivals, professional sports, outdoor activities.
The chairman and CEO of Dino Telecom, and more importantly for those people who are from India, Vijay is known from his brand Oneida. He's one of the co-founders and then also the chairman of Oneida Corporation. So we are proud to have him as our partner, and we've been there with Vijay for over 10 years. We started off as a partnership, system integration partner. Now he has actually become a good friend of mine here. So that's what it is. When you look at it, right? Couple of people in our delegation was asking me how long I've been working in India on the business side of it, and I told them it's going to be like probably 15 years to 20 years I've been working the business. And they asked me, how can you do that for 20 years? What did you do something different than others? And I said, oh, nothing much. Basically, what we need is three things. The number one we need is a good partner, and here I have, seen here, and we have like this quite a bit of activities going on because of the good partner. The second one is patience. We need a lot of patience here to drive the business, and then that's what it is. And we are still around here, right? Isn't it? So that itself shows that we have patience. And the third one is probably most important is the price, right? Vijay says I'm his best friend, and he always wants best price, right? So constantly there has been something which he's been asking us, right? So that's what it is. But anyway, the bottom line is we've been extremely pleased and happy to work with Vijay's team. And the reason why we are doing this MOU today is there are lots of activities happening in India, especially with the Digital India coming in, and then smart cities happening, as you all know. And then we as a wireless company play a significant role in the Digital India space. We in the wireless company play a significant role in the smart grid. So one other thing is what Vijay brings to the table is really some of the long-term relationship and contracts which he has got. For example, with the Gujarat State Wide Area Network, which is called a GSWAN. So we have over probably 5,000-6,000 links in Gujarat, across Gujarat, connecting Gujarat in the wireless side of it. On top of it, he has got projects which is in the Indian Oil and Assam and multiple places. We work with Vijay's company, and then so what we want to do is in this particular day really strengthen this whole thing. At the same time, with the new contracts what we have got, we want to really use this as our next 3 to 5 years, how actually the relationship going to even strengthen. With that, I just want to have Vijay say a few words.
Thank you, Kalai, for your kind words. We've been dealing with Eon for the last 15 years and we've never had a problem. And we've wired up the whole of Gujarat. I just want to tell you the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he was using Eon products to connect all of Gujarat with voice, data, and movies, you know. So if I were to tell the Prime Minister of India today, Eon, he'd know it because we've had some flawless relationship. The quality of Eon products is absolutely fabulous. Now they're upgrading their technology, and we're using the upgraded technology not only in Gujarat, but all of the governments across India. I would like to thank Eon and all his team at Eon for the great job that they've done, because at the end of the day, Indians want quality, they want it free, and they want everything, all the action at the bottom of the pyramid, you know. And we've been able to address that with a wonderful relation between us. And I think we're going to do that for the next 20 years and going forward. Of course, my main company is Oneida. I think most of the Indians who are here know Oneida. We make televisions, we make washing machines, we make DVDs, and we have, of course, 150,000 people in the whole company. We do after-sales service. This is all Team Ottawa, to invest in Ottawa. I'm a spokesman of Mr. Modi. I said, make it India. So I want as many Canadians to come to India. I have one of the best factories in India. I mean, the best, what you call, quality control. And I would like Indians to be proud of the made in India level. I mean, everybody, I don't know whether he gets it manufactured in China or in Canada, but I would like to promote India. as a destination to manufacture. We are one of the biggest factories and of course after sales network. If any of you is interested, of course I have 2 children here. Both of them are from Harvard and Wharton, and of course they're doing all their startups. My son of course has got a lot of money coming from the pension funds from Canada to be invested into his hedge fund, and that's based out of Mauritius. With that, I just thank you for your coming. Major Watson, I'd like to thank you for being here, and I wish you best of luck.
Let you know that we have our team here. Anand Srinivasan is our Chief Technology Officer, and Manoj, who is our Head of Sales, who is in Mumbai, and Zakir, who is our Director of Customer Engineering, who is based in Mumbai, and Vijay's team, Aisha, is here, and also Amar, who is also here, who is the Chief Operating Officer, and we want to thank our team to be here. Thank you.
Why don't you come up to the stage when you see them second?
Actually, I was going to say, instead of me repeating all those names, if all those people can come up. Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Kalai. Congratulations. For the next announcement, I would like to invite Nina Baines of
Excited to move forward in developing a project to shoot in Ottawa, beautiful, gorgeous Ottawa, in the spring of 2017, which is the 150th anniversary of Canada. This is a momentous occasion for me, being of an Indian background, being born and raised in Canada, to partner up with a woman like Sanya, where we can collectively bring our expertise and experience together to create something really unique. This, we learned today, would be the official first co-production between India and Canada, which is very exciting. So I'm going to introduce you now to Sanya. She can come to the podium and speak a few words.
Mayor Watson and Team Ottawa, I agree. There couldn't be a better time for you to come to Mumbai. Last 10 years has been about building the bridge between India and Canada's film industries, and this international co-production between Ottawa and Mumbai is really going to be groundbreaking, because we are bringing the creative forces together in every sense of the word. The director's from India, the writer's Canadian, the producer's Canadian. So it's not just going to be about line producing this project. And as you know, it also speaks to the global Indian audience here, there, and the connections of diversity between India and Canada. So we're very excited about that. And thank you very much.
I just want to add that running locations, and Ottawa is probably the easiest place in the world to film. So we invite all of you to come there and enjoy what we enjoy when we produce movies. And thank you everyone, Mayor Watson, for including us on this mission.
Thank you.